Hello and welcome back to Focus Atlanta. Thanks so much for continuing to watch. In this segment, I've got something great for the foodies. It is Smorgasburg Atlanta. I'm here with Gaston Butcherano. Thanks so much for making time for us here on Focus Atlanta. It's good to meet you.
Good to meet you, Keisha. Thank you for having me.
Well, where did this idea come from?
So, smorgasburg is a combination of two words. Smorgasbord, which means the Swedish word, which means a lot of food, a buffet of food, and Williamsburg, the neighborhood in Brooklyn. And so we combined those two words. And 15 years ago, we opened it in Brooklyn, Smorgasburg. And since then, we've become America's largest outdoor food festival with locations in New York, Miami, LA, and soon to be Atlanta.
Oh, fantastic. Well, thank you for thinking of Atlanta. What made you decide that, you know what, I need another spot in the South? Miami is
Uh,
not enough.
Atlanta has great food. Atlanta has awesome food, and I think people from Atlanta probably know this, but people from outside Atlanta, like myself, didn't really realize until I visited. And that's really like the first and main ingredient to wanting to bring a smorgasbord anywhere is just this amazing underground current of fantastic food vendors that are really pushing to get their concept out there who don't yet have restaurants. And that's what Smorgasburg is kind of all about, is we give these vendors a place to set up and share their concepts and sell to a large audience. And then hopefully by being part of Smorgasburg, they can grow and eventually we call it graduating. They open up a brick and mortar and they open a restaurant.
Oh, that is amazing. There, you are right. There's so much amazing food in this area. And so often, sometimes we can only get it on a food truck or, only if they're having a pop-up somewhere. You are going to make a way for us to enjoy these places more on a regular basis.
Yeah, all at once, right? So we'll start with 40 plus vendors. Um, and so you'll get to find your favorite pop-ups, your favorite food trucks all in one place with some awesome music and a full liquor bar. And yeah, just having a great time.
That is so exciting. To your point, there are so many different types of food here in Atlanta. I think that people don't always recognize that. A lot of people move here and they bring their authenticity with them. What types of food can we expect?
Oh my goodness. There are so many different types of food coming to Smorgasburg Atlanta. Right now, actually, if you go to our Instagram, Smorgasburg Atlanta on IG, we're revealing all of the vendors one day at a time. But really, it's a combination of so many different types of cuisines, from just like comfort food to Asian food to Mexican food to matcha to uh, like desserts to an Asian fusion between two different cuisines. Like all different types of food, and that's what Smorg is all about. Is you walk in, you are overwhelmed in the best possible way with so many options. And I think what I would tell people when they walk in is go and try something you've never had before, because at Smorgasburg there's a lot of stuff that is new to people most of the time.
Oh, I love that. That's a great idea because you're right. We get stuck in our habits, right? We're going to come visit and eat somewhere that we enjoy and then want to go there every single time. But maybe try something you've never tried before. If Mexican or seafood is always your go-to, this is a great opportunity to maybe try it, something that you've never tried before.
100%. I think also what people should know is the vendors that we pick and what we curate to be part of this festival are the best of the best in Atlanta. We get tons of applications, and we only select vendors that are bringing something really special to the table. And so I think every bite that you're going to take at Smorg is going to be amazing. But yes, there's definitely going to be bites that you've never had before, and I definitely recommend people seek those out.
Well, excellent. Now you got to give us all the details because it's opening very soon, and in just midweek we'll be able to enjoy for ourselves.
Yes, we're opening on the 18th of October in downtown, South downtown Atlanta, and we can't wait to host people.
What are you looking forward to? Is there any spot that came to you and said, this is exactly what we've been looking for? Or is there any spot that you enjoyed and that the community will really enjoy? is there, something specific you're looking forward to here in Atlanta?
For in terms of the vendors that are coming.
Sure.
Oh man, you're asking me to pick my favorite kid. I can't do
It's
that.
like asking you to pick your favorite kid, right? I'm sorry.
You're gonna get me in hot water. Uh, I think for me, what I love the most is like a great story. And truly, I it sounds like I'm gonna give you a diplomatic answer, but every single vendor that we pick has a really great story. So it's not that I have a favorite. I think on the day I'll probably want to have some food item versus the other, but really like all of them are fantastic. If you,
Excellent.
I'll give you a little bit of an answer. I love Asian food. I love Japan particularly. I visit all the time, and we have two really great Japanese vendors that are going to be part of the market. So I'll give them a little bit of a nod.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much for coming on the show and getting us all excited and ready. It was a pleasure to meet you.
Great to meet you, Kisha. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. All right, guys, we don't have to wait much longer. Please take the opportunity to go to IG, check out who's going to be there, and make sure that you make yourself available during the grand opening. Thanks, guys, for tuning in to this segment of Focus Atlanta. We'll be right back with more.